Ooh, time for another podcast.
Hello guys and welcome to the Ball Talk podcast. Got the usual fellas in with me today. This is Ben White
Hello.
and Joe Ritchie.
Ethan?
And we'll get straight into it. We don't normally talk any results that have happened over the weekend until the end of the podcast, well, near the end. But we'll talk about first point, which is Man City losing to Norwich. What's everyone's views on it? Obviously, Qique getting another one. You can't be annoyed at Qique. What's your viewpoints?
Richie does.
We'll start with Richie then.
Qique. I love Qique in the champ. Just Norwich was so set up well. Like, I felt a bit bad from going into it at first. Obviously, they had so many injuries, but they just looked like Man City weren't at it whatsoever. But Norwich just took their chances and were just organised. To be fair,
They were missing quite a few players at the back as well, Norwich.
Yeah, really bad. Like, they had what was there? Sam Byron coming in. You know, if things going bad, if you've got to put him in. So,
Well, they did spend most of their transfer budget on him.
well, yeah, and then the thing is as well, when you know that you only even got Grant Hanley fit, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And you've got to play someone instead of him. No, they were good to be fair. Like,
Krul had a
Qique
really good
leading
game
the
as
line.
well.
Yeah, he did. He'd be a bit disappointed with the last one, but at least it didn't. Luckily, it didn't cost the team anything. He would probably like to save that. But City centre backs obviously were shambles. All
That's
over
John
the place.
Stones. What do you expect? Defensive
Well, I
positioning
wouldn't
of a
even
chimp.
I wouldn't even say it was so much John Stones. I like Otamendi, but it was Otamendi. It was more. I thought Stones actually had one of his more better games than I've seen personally with him. But I've seen him have some shockers to be fair, but you definitely want the worst out of the two. Otamendi was really poor.
Yeah.
They both were just really poor, and they don't look like a leader there. They just both look a bit clumsy, and they both look like they need someone like the Port next to them to calm them down and just lead them. Like they needed a company next to them really badly.
Do you think Liverpool have got this league now, of being 5 points clear?
Nah.
I'm not sure. It's too early to say, to be fair.
Early days.
Yeah, like Chelsea, like I know they're getting some good results together. Like you never know with some of the Spurs are doing okay. Spurs look really good. Like obviously, like no, I know they beat Palace, Jay, but some
Yeah,
looked
I
really
don't think
dangerous.
Spurs are looking that good, if I'm honest.
Okay.
We didn't have Martin Kelly. There's a bit of correlation there.
But you
First
did
game
have
we don't
Sacco
have.
back. He looked
First
a
game we
bit
don't
all
have.
over the place.
First game we don't have Kelly, we lose.
Sacco didn't look like he was match fit really. When
No,
I was
he
watching
wasn't.
like the highlights.
I was
Just a
watching
bit,
the
like,
game.
off the pace.
I was watching the game. He was awful. Cahill
Was
was
Kelly
quite
on the
bad
bench
as well.
or injured?
Kelly was injured.
Oh, that's a bit
He was
of a shame.
missing.
They probably didn't even want to. They probably didn't want to put Sacco back in. They probably
Nah.
like because he just looked. It's a
If
bit
Kelly
early,
was
I think.
fit, he would have been.
Yeah.
He'd have been straight in that squad. But anyway, we're talking about Man City.
Yeah,
Not that there is much else to say about it, obviously, than Pookie.
just the
Do you
Pookie goal train. I think we're getting.
do you reckon
to be fair.
Pookie will get 15 plus this season?
Yeah, I'll be annoyed if he doesn't. He took him out of the official team as well. I bet someone did. I didn't. He was in my lineup.
I kept him in. I took
Yeah, I
Salah
did.
out.
Wow.
I think you might have a dip.
Yeah, I mean, it might happen, but at the moment, he seems to be able to score any sort of goal, and he works hard as well. I love it. Like you see him dropping right back, defending.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think there's much else to add really about Man City, is there?
No, I don't
So-
think so.
We'll talk about everyone's favourite subject, VAR. I love those three letters.
Shut up.
They go
Ben.
so well together.
I'm so bored of it.
So am I. Go on, then, Richie.
It's
Yeah,
Richie's
it has
favourite
to be
subject.
brought up. Like the fact that they've actually admitted this season that there's already been 4 major mistakes they've missed. And then, like, obviously you would be like, well, surely they're going to crack down and there's not going to be, like, that many, or, like, just that amount going on, and then straight after next obviously game week, I'm not sure when they released that stats, but Matic was pulled back. So blatant, it was so bad, and they've not even looked at it. Like, it's just shocking, and I'm just honestly I can't even be bothered with it. It just does my head in. Like, it was like he was pulling him back. He's like, I can't believe that they didn't give it. I was so angry. Like, really, even Ian Wright was saying it, and I hate Ian Wright. I was like, yeah, to be fair, you're right there. I know.
Same right done to you.
No, I can't stand him. Terrible. But that's another subject. It's not about VAR.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Another time. Yeah. But I don't know if anyone else saw it, but it's not right, is it? That'd come out next week, and they go, yeah, we missed that one as well. Okay, thanks. Are you gonna miss anything else? If all the players are cheering, shouting and shit and kicking off, why can't they just have a quick look? Like, just have a look. If they've got the fucking screens there, sorry for my language, then they can have a look instead of ordering pizza or whatever they're doing, playing Pokemons. They can bloody have a look, can't they?
Thing is, the problem is it's not used efficiently. Like I've been banging on for weeks, they do not use it efficiently. As soon as there is a call, it's 50-50. The ref will either go, right, we'll have a look, or yeah, we're not going to look. Don't bother. It's inconsistent, and it has been since the Women's World Cup.
It's been brought in, and they still don't want to go against the referee, and it was supposed to be there to help the referee. They're just like, no, if the referee said no, then it's probably a no then. No, check it then. If you think there's a chance that it is, then you've got to be checking it.
See, I think it should be one rule shouldn't be one rule for one and some for others. It should be stone cold. You check that. If there is a doubt in the referee's mind, he should use that tool. You know, if a player questions it, the tool should be used.
Yeah, but then there should be part of them who, like, on the headset going, we're looking at this and we'll keep you updated. Because at the end of the day, they can have a look at it again. At the moment, I don't know if they've got the screen or whatever, but they're not looking at it, are they? So I don't know if they have. I don't think they have. But if there's four of them in a stupid little room, then why can't they just have a look at that? Because they're not going to be doing anything else for that minute or two, are they? Then they can look at that and go, yeah, by the way, that should be a penalty. Matip's big pull back there. He can go back and call that back, and then go VAR's given that.
Because it is fatal for teams, say for instance like Norwich or even Liverpool as this instance, who are chasing for, the top two or to win the league if you're Liverpool. It could be a point or two.
It won't be highlighted as much because they won.
That could be a point or two that could cost them. Not obviously it hasn't this time, but it could be in the future. VAR costing them a point or two.
Yeah.
So I think, especially when you've got clubs like last year when Cardiff got absolutely screwed by the officials in that Chelsea game, they could have stayed up. I think VAR is the same, but then it's just something. Yeah. It's just something else. It's going to happen every week. Like I said, we're going to have VAR as the topic every week on it. What about you, Ben?
I think this week has been a little bit different, but this is where they admit.
Well, at least they've conceded it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
I just hate VAR.
No, you don't. You love it. Before we started this, you're going to.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. Let the referees make their own decisions.
Can you imagine Ben as a ref? VAR? Nope. Yeah. Don't care. Don't want to see it.
He's just got on the screen. No, don't want to see it.
I don't want to use it. I'm the man.
I need to record this after and use that as my ringtone. Don't want to see it.
He's in the news for the one ref who doesn't use VAR. I'm going to have to let you go, Ben. You're not using the tools given to you.
No, we're not. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Anyone got anything else to?
Enough on VAR.
You sure?
No, that's a joke. Get rid of it.
It's not getting used properly, is it? Again.
It might be abolished come end of the season. You never know.
The ref should be able to watch the highlights if we're going to use it in any way. The ref should be using it, watching it back quickly, and making.
I think instead of having it so it goes to VAR decision on the screen, it should go to like a kiss cam, like a bit as well in the side.
What?
What?
No, well, if they're going
What
that
is
far, then I
this?
think they should.
Kiss cam.
No, that's what I mean. If they're going that far, then I think they should half the screen and have a kiss cam.
Referees are
Like,
checking. Kiss cam. It's just you and Ben at a Huddersfield game, or maybe next season if they go up. No, that's an awful idea, having a kiss cam.
You know what? I'm being bloody sarcastic for crying out loud. I'm saying that's how much of a mick I think it hits. I say just come up. Sponsored by Ford. The kiss cam.
Yeah.
The VAR kiss cam.
You just got two managers kissing. Yeah, I can't.
That's probably what they will do with the Premier League.
You just see Roy Hodgson and Pep Guardiola.
I'm gonna out.
Oh, I can't deal with this.
I'm getting someone to down their pint in 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, you just got some kid at the bar, not even old enough to drink,
We
and
can't
there's
have
a
a
pint
out
there.
there. Just be someone have a Coca-Cola or something. So, I don't know.
But
I haven't
right,
got the lid on anyway. I'm not
Well,
allowed the lids in Premier League.
we'll move on to the main event of the mid-main event of the podcast, which is
Main
Richie's
event.
quiz.
Oh, quiz time!
Hello guys and welcome to this week's quiz. And this week's quiz, well, we were going to do a podcast last week, but Ben didn't want to. He was a bit lazy, so we thought we'd have a week off. But a big player retired once again last week, and that was Samuel Eto'o. So very big player, and I really liked Samuel Eto'o as a player. So I thought we had to do one of them. Even though it's becoming a thing, just doing it on individual players. Try to go back to normal next week, hopefully. But okay. So one thing I will say actually, what age is Samuel Eto'o retired? I'll start with you, just Ben.
36.
Oh, you knob.
Jay?
36.
Wow, I'll give you a point each, 38. So
38? Jesus, the fella's
yeah.
the fella's not young. Die soon. Anyway,
One thing I will say actually, I forgot of is you know he's got 350 goals across his club career, winning the Champions League twice and African Player of the Year 4 times. So I just wanted to, completely forgot to say that again. But alright, that's the quiz. How many goals has Eto'o got for Cameroon? And I'll start with you, Jay, now.
66.
Okay. Ben?
72.
That's a point for you, Jay. It's 56.
Oh, nice one. 10 off.
Okay. Appearances for Barcelona, where obviously he made a big part of his name.
245.
You, Ben. Oh, alright, that's fine. Ben?
200.
That'd be a point for you at 144, so a little bit
Oh,
off.
no.
But just another one. Goals for Barcelona. Start with you, Jay.
No, Ben can start this one.
Alright, going to Ben. Sorry, yeah, I forgot you started the last one.
60.
60. Okay. Jay?
74.
It's actually 108, so he had 108 goals and
Jesus
144
Christ.
appearances for Barcelona,
Wow.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's mental.
Okay, got with you, Joe, for this one, and it's appearances for Inter, where he also played a big part in his career anyway.
88, I think.
Okay. Ben?
92.
You always do this.
No, it'd be Jay, 67.
You've done it the wrong way, Ben.
goals. Start with you, Ben. For Inter.
Goals for Inter.
Mm.
Ooh. 63.
Okay. Jay?
46.
That'd be for Jay. It was 33. Do you think he had what did you say, Ben? 64 goals in like 67 appearances.
He's a good player.
He's not that good.
Okay. Yeah, Jesus Christ, he's not a miracle worker. That's just crazy. Okay. This is just. I'll start with you, Ben, because I feel like you might copy Jay if he knows it.
Only a
So,
village league anyway.
what 2 English teams did Eto play for?
I know this.
Chelsea.
I'll give you a point for each one. Okay.
Chelsea.
Yeah, it can't be Chelsea twice.
You played for 2 English teams
Yeah,
Yes.
in the
one
Premier
after
League.
one after the other.
Yeah.
Both in the
Chelsea.
Premier League.
Yep.
Chelsea. Chelsea's youth team?
Man City.
Oh my god.
Who's
Go
the
on,
other
Jay.
one?
Chelsea and Everton.
Nice job. 2
Ah,
points.
of course it was Everton.
He went to Everton after Chelsea on a free.
I knew
Oh,
that.
I was close. I was thinking of Jack Rodwell.
Got Eto and Jason Roberts mixed up. Oh.
What a player.
And I'll do the bonus question anyway, even though we've got a clear winner again. And what Russian team did Eto play for? And actually had quite a few games and goals for.
Russian
you, Jay?
team. Oh no. Oh no, I knew this.
You'll know it as well, don't you? That's the thing.
Is it Ansi Machakalala?
Ben?
Yes, I also believe it's Angie Magazagala. That's the team I also think it is.
Well, I'll give you a J spot on there. I'll give you that. And
Yes.
that's a win for you, Jay. No, I'm not even giving you the point for that, Ben. You can piss off.
Why? That's the team
I
also
also
thought it
believe
was.
it's Ansi Machakalala.
Match Kakalala.
How do you
No,
know? I've
there's
got
absolutely no
knowledge of
way,
the
Ben.
Russian league.
No, you don't.
I was close.
And like, I know their players like Popov
We need to get some new blood on here to
And I'll
challenge me. To
It's
challenge
so
me.
boring, you beating Ben every week. It
Popov.
don't matter what quiz I do. If I do
Thing is,
I'll
easy
make the
one, you
quiz
beat
next
him.
week then.
You're gonna do like a Palace quiz and it'll beat me.
What, am I gonna
I'll
have a
make the
week
quiz.
off?
I'll make the quiz next week,
Wow.
and then we'll see who wins then.
Nah, wait a minute.
I think I'll
Leave a
win.
comment below if you want Ben to do the quiz next week.
Yeah.
Spice
And
things up.
I don't want to just see Ben with the comment going, yeah, I think Ben should do the quiz next week.
Oh, you ruined that.
Shut
Each
the
you
crap.
just
Make me
commenting.
happen everything.
We'll have a chat about it.
Ben would get all his family to comment. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
I need you to comment on this video. I've got to do the quiz next week.
Right.
So,
We'll
Alright,
move
so
on
yeah.
to
yeah. Well
Richie
done,
can
anyway.
tell them that was your quiz of the week and that. You do it every week.
Exactly.
We'll do it
Well
then.
done, Jay. You win it every week, so.
Yeah. That was Richie's quiz of the week.
I get
So-
too far now.
We'll mo-
You win every week.
we'll move on to the next thing on our topics list. I can't even speak now. Qique Sanchez Flores is now Watford
I
manager.
thought you said cheeky girls then.
No, Qique.
Shaggy. Alright, so.
Qique. How do you say it then?
Stop saying it! Just get
Qique
on.
Sanchez Flores. That's how you pronounce it.
It's just what you kept saying. I won't take the mick out of that. It's just, that's what I thought you were going to say. And you just started
Right,
trying to
Qique
repeat it.
Sanchez Flores, Watford manager. What does
What?
everyone think?
I think Watford ran out of ideas.
I think they're hemorrhaging more money.
a bit of a shocking. Well, out of nowhere. Sorry, disappointment. Wasn't it, really, I didn't see that one coming. I think their manager who was there before had the best win percentage or something. So
Yeah, I
he had a
mean,
poor start. Like
Sanchez, I'm not going to say his first name. Sanchez Flores has
Oh, right.
36% when he first started at Watford, yeah?
Mm.
Why would you hire a manager that had that low percentage managing you before?
maybe they believed in the way they played. I don't know. Well, he certainly has a plan. Well, he must have. Right? You got a good point today.
He has a plan. No, what'll happen is he signs that contract. He then sits in his office going, I've done him over. Regardless, now I'm getting money. Team does well.
Yeah, you wouldn't see a lot of managers go back after like you would say because he got sacked a bit out of nowhere as well, really.
Plus, as a manager, I know I'd certainly be sitting there going, right, take these boys for a bit of cash. If I take them down, well, in the process, then who cares? So I don't think he's gonna be there long. I think give it next 10 games and he'll be gone. Because I can't see Watford. I can't see Watford scraping out of it. Nah, I can't see Watford coming out of this.
He'll be there till at least Christmas.
Can't see Watford coming out of this.
He'll be there to Christmas.
Smelling of roses. He's not going to get them out. I think Watford are going to be one of those teams that go down this season. I'm just not confident in his ability. I mean, the fella had a 29% win percentage at Shanghai in China.
He didn't finish in that bad position with Watford though, didn't he? When he was there, I don't think they did that badly.
The amount of money they spent. But anyone else got anything to add about Flores?
No.
He finished 13th in the 2015-16 season with Watford.
Oh.
Yeah, what was that, sorry?
13th.
13th, yeah. But the amount of money that the club had invested, he should have been finishing higher. And he had a 36% win percentage, Ben.
And he got to the semi-final in the FA Cup.
Yeah, it's not final though, is it? I certainly wouldn't want him back. He's been chewed up and spat out at Shanghai. And he was abysmal at Espanyol. So I wouldn't have him back. That's just my opinion. Well, anyone else got anything to add to Qique?
Good luck to the Qique.
Shut up, Ben.
Well, that's the right comments today.
Yeah, he's on the ball. Well, we'll move on to Richie's club, Leeds. There was a bit of a brawl between Leeds and Barnsley fans.
Hopefully Barnsley fans did him in.
Wow. Here we are, trying to talk normal football. And what's the word? Delegate this sort of behaviour, and you're going, alright, Barnsley fans did him in.
We don't want any violence in football. See, that was happening on the pitch, not the stands.
Yeah, I remember the was it Wrexham game away then, to be fair, and I think you had the same philosophy then, didn't you?
Yeah, I was always watching what was on the pitch.
Shots are being fired on air, and I'm sitting here as a neutral.
Nah, to be fair, Ben's spot on there, he wasn't giving it out.
Nope.
Trying to start on like loads of kids.
Oh.
Like about 15-year-olds just sort of giving Ben shit.
The Ball Talk podcast does not
sat round and started swearing at him.
Ball Talk podcast does not endorse any of this behaviour.
To be fair, Ben is under 18, so it's not too.
But anyway, the police. Back to the subject. Police were forced to intervene as both fans from sides exchanged blows. So can we talk about the actual thing?
I'll be disappointed if there wasn't a.
It's the Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah, they probably deserved it.
Trouble wherever they go.
Oh my god, how many people have we offended in this? Kids, Leeds, Barnsley now, and Northerners.
Well, it's just Ben just doing it, isn't it?
No, you as well.
Right,
You was saying this is good behaviour.
Well, no, I said I'll be disappointed if they want a bit of rowdiness in the Yorkshire derby.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
I think it should be kicked out of football. I think.
What do you think there should be?
I think there's too much hooliganism. No, I think there's too much. There's too much hooliganism.
Bit of banter in the stands.
There shouldn't be violence in football games. It's a sport.
Yeah, exactly. But banter.
Bit of banter.
Yeah, but not fights. We're on about people hitting each other till they're bleeding.
Like singing like your mum.
I'm pretty sure you threatened to kill someone while we were playing, but we watched.
On a plane?
No, we're watching them. We're watching EC Wrexham.
Yeah, but we're talking about
that was high
now,
tensions. That was playoffs.
We're talking about actual. Listen, we're talking about actual violence, yeah. Actual violence, which is what has happened today. It shouldn't be allowed in the game, and it should be kicked out.
No,
Does that? Do you not agree, or like?
Yeah, I think they
passion,
should do it outside the ground.
No, I don't think it should happen. You know,
Where no one can see it.
To be fair, I agree with that.
it shouldn't
And then
happen
play
at all.
so much better
It
if you
shouldn't happen
won.
at all. It's football. It's not life or death.
If you
know.
want a
It
bit of a
is.
scrap, if
There's
you want a bit of a
passion.
scrap, then it's down to the people.
You know, if
Yeah.
Palace
Do
were
it
going
outside.
down and we were
Sort it
playing
out on
Brighton
social
last
media.
game, I wouldn't be standing there having a fight with someone going, "Oh, my life's over." You move on
Yeah, there's a meeting place in Huddersfield.
because
I was talking to some of the lads there, and they said 1 year Leeds didn't turn up. Well, they said that year Leeds didn't turn up, so they normally start throwing bottles and stuff.
it's these sort of petty
So,
thugs I look down on.
The guy that got dragged away from security is huge, so I wouldn't want to fight with him.
what was he a Leeds fan?
Then I didn't say. One flag
Right,
dragged away. He was massive.
We'll move on to
Okay.
results because this is going a bit downhill.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Jay didn't
You-
get the response he was hoping, I think.
No, I was kind of hoping we all turn around and go, "Oh well, violence shouldn't be in football. Should never be allowed." But you know,
I think we should all just hold hands.
we can't share. Well, no, it's called being mature, Richie.
Don't
If
you
you want to
agree,
get
then?
if you want to get anywhere in life, you do not
I'm not
want to
getting
be
involved.
you do not want to be fighting outside of a football ground.
What about inside the football ground?
Well, neither, unless you're on a criminal
Oh, right.
record.
I don't want to get banned from football.
Yeah, and that as
Not
well.
league, Ben. They can't afford to ban you.
So unless you're on a criminal record, I would say kids do not fight outside or inside football grounds. It's a
I
game.
just thought you were about to say,
kids.
kids, stay in school.
This is a warning.
It
This
is a
Jay
game at the end of
Clark.
the day.
Stay in
It's a
school.
game. Now these two
Stay in school, kids.
may want to fight inside and outside the
Don't
grounds,
end up
but
like me. Stay
do
in
not.
school.
Drugs are
Right.
bad.
That's that.
I'm just saying violences, like especially outside a football ground. What sort of
we shouldn't
example are
find
you
it so
setting?
funny, Ben. Exactly, Ben. The young
Well-
viewers who watch this video.
Nah, the viewers will be looking and going, "Oh, fucking hell, what's he working with?"
What, you're working with us? And what is that Jay working with?
Yeah,
They're a bloody nightmare, then, see?
well, you're promoting violence on a family-friendly podcast.
You pesky
Are we?
kids.
You are.
I'm just saying if there's a bit of scrapping going on, then I'm not completely against it.
I didn't say that.
I don't know him.
I just want to see good quality banter in the stands.
I could agree with that.
Ah,
So we'll move on to
Ben's
results
banter's
then.
different to yours. Yeah, so we'll move on. Yeah.
And that is results. Liverpool Newcastle 3-1. Obviously, Matip happened. What's your views on that? I'll start with you, Richie.
Well, we kind of touched on it really, but
Don't scrap on me.
okay. I think it was a good result for Liverpool, and we got the job done. But Newcastle, Williams, what a goal that was! Actually,
Just
that's
he's
one
a
thing.
tank, isn't he?
He is a bit of a beast. That finish was absolute joke.
That's what
I
Douglas
think that was
Luiz.
just a highlight for Newcastle, really. Liverpool just on fire, weren't they? That goal with Firmino, like linking up with Salah, that was just a joke, wasn't it? I don't know if you guys saw that goal.
Yeah.
The little backflip, back heel.
Oh, a backflip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That was
typical
excellent.
Liverpool, innit? Typical Liverpool. It's to be seen.
Too good.
And we'll move on to Man United scraping the 1-0 at Leicester. Against Leicester, sorry. Is that you at Old Trafford?
I think the big thing was just a clean sheet for Man United. They'll be happy with that.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
mean,
I don't
One
think
at the
they'll
back.
get one in a few games. Yeah. Harry Maguire looked solid against his old team. I don't think Leicester did enough to cause Man United too much trouble. So I think that Man United will be happy with a 1-0 clean sheet.
was that a stat I saw the other day? In the first 3 games that Perez has played, I know he benched it, but first 3 games he played, he lost the ball 50 times. In 3 games, 50 times. I just thought that's quite a highlight of his ability. But I'm happy to see Man United introducing players like Tahi Chong and Tanzebe.
They've
You
got
know,
them all there.
the youngsters, Angel Gomez as well. I think he's going to be great. But obviously, he's not had an appearance yet, so it's just Football Manager. So we'll move on. Next is Sheffield United and Southampton. Sheffield United had a disallowed goal by VAR as well, which I was very, very furious about. Again, VAR ruining the game, and Southampton ended up winning 1-0. What's everyone's little opinion on that? Gineppo scored as well, Ben.
Yeah. Looks like a good lad, no?
You are awful.
Awful. Whoa, mate.
You are
You're
Yeah.
ripping into one of the regular podcasters.
Looks like a good lad, doesn't
Ben speaks for a living, you know. That's shocking.
he? What you got to say about Sheffield United and Southampton?
I thought it was a bit harsh on Billy Sharp for the red. I don't think he was showing enough of the studs for it to be a red. Yeah, it was a good goal by that matey. I'm not even going to try and say his name, I can't remember it. So.
Musa Gineppo.
Thank you, Ben. Yeah, that was a very good solo goal by him. But I think that was really the highlight, to be honest, of the game.
Then we got a 2-5 drumming of Wolves. Obviously, Tammy Abraham was on fire, scoring at both ends.
Yeah.
Pretty standard, really. It's nice to see the youngsters.
He's looking good, isn't he?
No one no one who's not in the under-21 squad for England has scored for Chelsea. Obviously, Abraham, Mount, Tomori, and is there one more? I can't remember who scored their other one the other day. But yeah, anyway, the stat is still there, and anyone who's not in the under-21 squad hasn't scored ever for like Chelsea this season.
He's on fire, isn't he, Tammy Abraham?
Yeah, you only just noticed.
Yeah. 7 goals in 3 games.
Yeah.
So
Obviously.
do you not keep an eye on football?
No. Not the Premier League. It's trash.
Oh my god, Ben. We'll have to do a non-league section.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we should just
Introduce
get
it
rid of
in just so to keep Ben
They're the
here.
proper footballers.
Tottenham 4, Palace 0. Less said the better. It was dire. No Martin Kelly. Let's move on. Norwich and Man City.
We've already talked about it. Really,
Already
haven't we?
spoke about Norwich and Man City. Bournemouth Everton. Bournemouth winning 3-1. It's quite a good one.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
happy
good
that they
result for
did,
Bournemouth.
considering how much money Everton spent. And Bournemouth were one of those teams that I would be seeing sort of near the bottom this season. But, you know, so far, 7 points. They're not doing too bad.
Wish they'd haven't get relegated.
Such an optimist, Ben.
Shit stadium, shit fans.
That's my
Let's move on.
monetisation is gone.
Let's move on.
Watford 2, Arsenal 2. Arsenal choking it. They could have been third.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Good result for Watford under the new gaffer.
Let's see what Arsenal fan
Qique.
TV has to say about that.
No, start ripping into them now, Ben.
Link
Yeah,
in
they're
the
all. I was
description
thinking
below.
this earlier. They're all a bunch of goons.
Oh, what, the Gooners? You're a funny
Yeah.
one, bro.
I'll go make my own video on it.
No, we've annoyed so
Going
many
from-
people already. Let's just.
You've not even got a channel, you twat.
Yeah, yes.
I do now.
Ben plays.
Have you?
I made it.
Don't
No videos.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ben will be doing
My
Master
first
League
video's
videos,
gonna
by the way,
be
guys.
calling out people.
Right, we'll move
I'm gonna
on.
be controversial.
Villa and West Ham has not happened
Let
yet,
it
so
be
we'll
trash
talk.
plays.
Subscribe.
We'll
For
talk
more
about that.
information on
We'll do our predictions now. Southampton and Bournemouth.
Yeah.
1-0.
Ooh.
1-0
Ooh,
Bournemouth.
South Coast Derby.
1-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah,
that. I feel sick.
2-1 Bournemouth. You say you feel sick?
Yeah.
That'd be a boring one. I feel a bit sick.
2-0 Southampton.
Leicester Tottenham. 3-1 Tottenham, I'd say. Artsy Perez getting a goal.
Yeah, I'll go with 3-1.
1-1.
Qique. Norwich and Burnley. I'd say 2-1 Norwich, 2 Pookie.
I'll say 3-1 Norwich.
2-0 Norwich.
2 Pookie.
Yeah, of course.
Everton Sheffield United.
3-1 Everton.
1-0 Sheffield.
2-0 Everton.
City and Watford. Say 4-0 to City.
3-1.
5-0.
Not holding back. Newcastle
To
and
be fair,
Brighton.
the last two
sorry.
you've said I kind of wanted to say. But I didn't want to say the same again. So I kind of just got on one higher.
I think they're a bit of drumming. Newcastle Brighton. I'm seeing 2-1 Brighton. Potter's been playing very attacking.
Yeah, 2-0 Brighton. Not favour of one of the goals.
I'm going for a ball draw.
Ball draw.
We're gonna have to
Yep.
get a soundboard of your sayings. That's a ball draw.
Ball draw.
West Ham United versus Manchester United. 2-1 West Ham.
That's such a hard one. 1-1.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know.
going to go 2-0 West Ham.
West Ham are home as well,
Wow.
don't forget.
Yeah.
Palace and Wolves. I'd say 1-0. I can't see us getting more than one goal.
1-0 Wolves.
2-0 Wolves.
It's gonna be a close one, I think. Obviously, I just felt sorry for Roy this week because obviously we didn't speak about Palace much in the results because I didn't want to. But I just saw Roy sitting on that bench on his own. He had no one around him. It's like the players had upped and left him, like the subs. So I just hope Roy gets a happy ending. Arsenal and Villa. I'll say 2-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
All the twos, 2-2.
Chelsea and Liverpool.
That's a hard one.
Another one of your sayings.
Tammy's on fire. Liverpool just Liverpool. At Stamford
good.
Bridge.
That's a good one. Liverpool.
2-2.
2-2. I'd say 1-0 Chelsea.
Tammy's on fire.
1-1.
Liverpool defence are terrified.
And that concludes next week's predictions. So that pretty much signifies the end of the podcast. It's been a bit of a weird one today. But because there's not really been too much to talk about apart from that cheeky Flores. And, you know.
Qique.
So, I've been Jay Clark. You've had Ben White and Jack Ritchie. Who's going to say bye?
No, you're right, man.
Alright.
Adios.
And if you've liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you've disliked it, slag us off in the comment section. Have a good one. Bye.